captured on cell phone video the chilling moment that rapid gunfire broke out in Alexandria this morning.
Shots being fired, and there are people running, possibly victims involved.
An all-out gun battle as Capitol Hill police and Alexandria officers engaged a lone gunman, 66-year-old James Hutchinson, targeting Republican members of Congress who were practicing for a charity baseball game.
We need medics. We got a suspect right by the baseball field from the YMCA. There's also a victim down in the baseball field.
Among the first to be hit, Republican whip Steve Scalise.
He's drug himself from the dirt infield to the grass outfield. There's a trail of blood. We can't help him. We're helpless. I mean, we've got bats versus rifle.
Scalise's security detail and the Capitol Hill police immediately began to return fire.
The gunman armed with a semi-automatic assault weapon and a handgun.
He was crouched behind a wooden piece of the stands, and he had a AK-47 in his hands. He was exchanging fire with police officers who were crouched behind a black SUV.
The 6 people injured include Congressman Scalise, Capitol Hill police officers David Bailey and Crystal Griner, Matt Micah, a lobbyist for Tyson's Foods, Zachary Barth, a congressional staffer, and Representative Williams, who twisted an ankle.
2 of the Capitol Police were shot. One staffer who dove into the dugout with a leg wound, and we got somebody's belt and put it around there to stop the bleeding. So we were tending to him as well as trying to keep down away from the shooter.
Members of Congress said the gunman knew who was on the field.
An individual walked up and asked, hey, you know, there's Republicans or Democrats. Jeff said they're Republicans. The guy kind of turned around and started walking towards the field. It was a little odd, but I didn't see any indication of violence or anything.
Big fat guy, probably 5'8", 5'10", had a t-shirt, shorts, had a long gun and a pistol.
After an intense gunfight that shut out the windows of the next-door YMCA, Hutchinson was shot and wounded. He died a few hours later at the hospital. Meanwhile, all 5 victims were rushed to area hospitals. Representative Scalise taken off the field by medics, a police officer taken out by chopper.
I never thought I would come to baseball practice for a game for charity, for local D.C. charities, and have to dodge bullets.
Representatives who normally don't have security details grateful for Capitol Hill police, who might not have been there had GOP whip Scalise not been on the field.
They probably saved our lives and the lives of a lot of other people because we were all sitting ducks, those of us who were in the dugout.
Tonight, the FBI is handing out this flyer to people in the neighborhood. It is of the suspect, James Hutchinson, asking for any information to phone in tips. In the meantime, it would certainly appear that this was a targeted assassination attempt on members of Congress, and Lester, that goes to the very heart of the democracy.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.